All right, so today we're doing something a little different. We're not reviewing a new phone. No, we're going behind the curtain to see how the magic is really made. We got our hands on a blueprint, like a literal playbook for creating the perfect viral tech review, and we're going to deconstruct it piece by piece.
I mean, you've seen them, right? Those super sleek cinematic videos that just blow up and get millions of views. But have you ever wondered, is that just a really talented creator showing off a cool gadget? Or is there a more calculated formula at play? Well, it turns out it's more than a formula. There's an actual blueprint.
And this is it. This is the source material for our whole breakdown, a strategic document designed for a review of the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S26. And when I say it maps out everything, I mean everything, from the very first frame to the final call to action.
Okay, so first up, the blueprint is absolutely obsessed with the opening moments, the hook. It knows you've only got a few seconds to really grab a viewer's attention and not let go.
The goal here isn't just to introduce the phone. No, it's about creating what the blueprint calls an immediate, premium, cinematic experience. It needs to feel important, intriguing, right from the very first second. So, how do you actually do that?
Well, the blueprint has a very precise recipe. It's basically a sensory overload, and that's on purpose. You get the slow motion spin, that luxury car commercial vibe. Then bam, close-ups on the camera lenses, promising all this photographic power. You get a taste of 8K video. You see that buttery smooth scrolling. And it's all cut together with quick edits and dramatic music to build that hype before a single opinion is even shared.
And here's the exact script for those first 40 seconds. It's brilliant, really, because it's so simple. It starts with this huge, bold claim, Samsung just changed the game, and then immediately pivots to the one question that every single person watching is thinking. Is it worth upgrading? See, this isn't just an intro. It's like a contract with the viewer. It's a promise that you're going to get an answer.
So you've hooked them. Now what? Well, the blueprint moves into building the case for the phone, but it does it in this very specific, visually driven way. This is not about just reading a spec sheet out loud. And this table just lays it out perfectly. The strategy is not to tell you the phone is good, it's to show you in a way that makes you feel it. That slim frame isn't just a number, it's a gorgeous macro shot that makes it look like a piece of jewelry. The water resistance isn't a rating, it's a dramatic splash test with water droplets flying everywhere. Every feature gets translated into this compelling visual proof.
In the script is the exact same thing. It avoids all the jargon. Instead of talking about the Snapdragon processor, the blueprint says to use relatable, real-world statements. So gaming is buttery smooth. I mean, that phrase just connects with people so much more than talking about gigahertz or benchmarks. It's all about turning tech specs into things you actually get. Okay, every great story needs a hero. And in this scripted review, the hero isn't actually the phone itself. No, it's a single, powerful concept that the entire narrative is built around.
And there it is. That's the hook. This camera doesn't just take photos, it thinks.
It's so good. It completely personifies the technology. It frames the feature not as a piece of hardware, but as like an intelligent partner. That is such a powerful narrative tool.
So yeah, the true star of this review is Galaxy AI. The blueprint positions it as the absolute central pillar of the entire narrative. It's the game changer, it's the reason to upgrade, and it's the key thing that separates this phone from everything that came before it.
And this whole story is built so methodically. First, you show the practical, adaptive features. Then, you demonstrate the wow factor with the AI editing. And, this is crucial, you frame them as real creative tools, not just some toys. And finally, you position it all as superior by comparing it to the competition, the iPhone.
This quote from the script is absolutely key. It directly confronts a potential criticism head-on, the idea that AI features are just gimmicks. By explicitly stating they are real creative tools, the script just builds instant credibility and gets ahead of any doubt. It makes the whole story stronger.
So, how does all this work toward the ultimate goal, not just to inform, but to go viral? Well, the blueprint is brutally honest that the content is only half the battle. The other half is playing the YouTube game.
And this pretty much says it all. The Galaxy S26 is the subject, sure, but this document, it's a playbook for the platform. It's a business plan for a YouTube video, and it's designed to maximize views, engagement, and of course, revenue.
So here's the formula for maybe the most important part of the video that you don't actually watch, the thumbnail. Every single element here is a psychological tactic. Bright colors to stand out,
A provocative question in huge text, a close-up on the phone's coolest-looking part, and, of course, the classic shock reaction face to signal that what's inside is absolutely mind-blowing.
And the business plan just keeps going. You have to add affiliate links in the description, mention pre-orders to create some urgency, use a pinned comment to control the conversation, and target hyper-specific hashtags to get in front of the right audience. This isn't just a review anymore, it's a full-on sales funnel.
The blueprint even scripts the call for engagement. It explicitly tells the creator to ask a direct, opinion-based question. Now, this isn't about curiosity, it's a totally calculated move to get comments. And on YouTube, comments tell the algorithm to push the video out to more and more people.
And you guessed it, even the final conclusion isn't left to chance. It's all designed for maximum clarity and impact, using a very simple, structured verdict. The verdict is broken down into these super simple buy if and skip if categories. And this format is incredibly effective because it directly answers the viewer's own personal question. It's not a generic recommendation, it feels like tailored advice, which makes the conclusion feel both useful and decisive.
And it all ends with this perfectly crafted soundbite. It's balanced, it's memorable, and it beautifully summarizes the entire story that's been built up this whole time, that the true innovation here is the intelligence. It's just the perfect line to end on.
So there you have it, the blueprint for a viral tech review. It's this fascinating mix of what feels like genuine enthusiasm for technology, and at the same time, this cold, calculated strategy to win on the platform. So the real question is, now that you've seen the formula, will you ever watch these reviews the same way again?